Denise Butchko, Butchko and Company, long hang and Lone Star long hang, as I like to call it, is something that really needs to be given some thought when you're designing a closet space. Most people need at least a little. Long hang, that is. Yet when your space is tight and every inch counts, it's often best that you take the long hang out of the primary closet and store it someplace else, especially if your fashion behavior is to not really wear dresses very often. This is where the 80-20 rule comes into play again. You see, your main closet should store your main clothes. If your main closet is your only closet, that's one thing. But if you have another closet, perhaps in a guest room, put the long hang there. This is important because, one, the more sections you divide a closet into, the more expensive it becomes, and sometimes the more difficult it is to access your items. As you can see here, this section is much wider. If it was only 18 inches, it would become a little more difficult to get into this closet section. In this scenario, I'm just for fun showing you that before we put on the doors, this is actually long hang. It's dividing up two wider sections of double hang, but it was something that she could fit in the walk-in closet, but knew she didn't wear very much. She wanted the garments protected with doors. We did that. It made a much prettier aesthetic, and it was very functional. So we said if the section's only 18 inches wide, it makes it harder to get into that section. And actually, you'll get a lot more ROI, or return on your investment, if you can hang double hang into that space. And I said to follow the 80-20 rule. Well, what is the 80-20 rule? It's the rule that says we wear about 20% of our clothing 80% of the time. Think about that for a minute. How often do you end up walking out the door in your go-to favorites? Even if you think you want to wear a different outfit, the favorites win time and time again.